The Heretics Crusade.
Sup YouTube, David here from the Heretics Crusade, and this time I'm going to be looking at the Forgeworld Deathshroud Terminators for the Death Guard. Now, I've always liked the look of this kit. It's a very high quality kit, so let's take a look inside. Obviously, as usual, you get your standards, just 5 Terminator bases. Right, so you got all the scythes come on their own separate pieces. That's probably because all the hands are different, so some of them are holding them in their left, some of them are holding them twin-handed, one's holding them in the right, but they're very detailed. They're modelled on Typhus's scythe. They're almost identical, except Typhus's have got a little bit more detail, but it's also a little bit more chaotic. So again, that's the right hand scythe piece. So you got 5 of these. So that's obviously one of the ones who's holding it twin-handed. They're in there. Only problem is it doesn't come with instructions, so it might be awkward for me to build, but you'll see them built later on, hopefully. Alright, and the last scythe is here. So it comes in a nice mix of poses. Right, and then on this kit, each of the legs has like its own little block of sprue. But if you look, they are incredibly detailed. You got the Deathshroud symbol there, the twin cross sides. You got the rivets. They're lovely. They really are one of my favourite kits I've ever seen. And then all the legs are in different poses. So you got kind of more walking forwards ones. You got the nice static, I'm going to cut your head off ones. Again, some quite mobile ones. And finally, you have the ones from what I think is the best pose in the entire kit. So if you can see that, those is for the one who's leaning back with the flame up. They're really nice. They add a bit of mobility to the model, make him look quite fluid. They're a lovely piece. Right, then you got, working our way up, we've got the torsos. They're a modified version of the Tartarus pattern torsos. They're all unique. There's little differences between them. They really are very nice. So you see all the vents on the back. They're a brilliant kit, really well sculpted. Not sure who designed the kit, but whoever did was brilliant. So I got a set of the shoulder pads. They're really nice. The only problem with them is that's the only contact point when you glue them, is that little dimple there. So they might be a bit liable to break, but we'll see how that turns out. You've got another set of the shoulder pads there. Like one of them's missing, hang on. There it is. They've all got the Deathshroud insignia on them, which is really nice. It's well sculpted, it's detailed, it's exactly how it should be. You got the, I believe it's phosphate, it's the melter bomb option for them. It is included as a sprue, which is rare, but yeah. So you can give every member of the squad melter bombs, which is a little bit over the top, giving Terminators melter bombs, but you know, they kill people. You got just regular arms that are either holding scythes or just punch in the air, or you know, looking generally cool. And then you got all the right hand arms. Now these actually have chem flamers mounted on the back, and they're brutal because they're flamers with the shred rule. So they burn through hordes like they weren't there. And then finally you got the heads sprue. Now you can see they're all enclosed heads because of course they're Death Guard and they're supposed to be fighting in tight environment, in quite toxic environments. But yeah, they're all quite different. They're actually, yeah, they're all completely individual heads, and they're really nice. But because, as you can see, because the chest plates are quite a lot more open with where the heads go, these got the full heads rather than the half heads like the Cataphracti did. So interesting to do a comparison of how they look. Right, so that's everything. Overall, it's a really nice kit. No real problems with it. All the sides are in one piece, and you should be seeing them built later. Right, peace out, YouTube.